Good morning, students. How are you? You all are fine? Yes? Studying at home? Yes? Good. So today we are going to start new lesson number 7, and the name of the lesson is Safety Rules at Home, School and on the Road. Okay? What is the name of the lesson? Name of the lesson is Safety Rules at home, school and on the road. Now, what do you mean by safety? What does it mean? Safety means state of being safe from harm or danger. That is known as safety. Okay? What do you mean by safety? Safety means state of being safe from harm or danger. That means we should always be safe, isn't it? We should always be safe everywhere, whether we are at home or in school or on the road. Everywhere, what thing is important? That we should be always safe. Okay, so that is known as safety. Safety means state of being safe from harm or danger. Okay, now why safety is important? Why it is important that we should be safe? Why? To reduce the chance of accidents or injury happening. Okay, why it is important? Why safety is important? It is important to reduce the accidents. Or injury happening. If we will be not in safe, what happen? If we are not safe, then what happen? We will get accidents or injury will be happen. So that's why it has been said that we should always be safe for ourselves, for our sake. We should always be safe. Okay, so which are the places where should we be safe? Which are the places? First one is home. What accident will happen at home? What type of accident? What type of accident will happen at home? We are safe at home? No, we are not safe at home even. We may fall, fire may cause, or electric shocks are there, poisons are there. So all these accidents may happen in our home. So we should be safe from all these accidents. How we fall in our home? How? We can fall from the stairs, or our floor is not in a good condition. We may slip, isn't it? We may slip. So floor and stairs should be in good condition. Suppose if we are coming from up, what happens? If our leg will slip, what happens? We will slip and we get injured. Accident will happen, isn't it? Injured, we get injured. So floors and stairs should be well conditioned, in a good condition. Well, it should be in good condition. Okay, then we should not spread any type of kerosene or oil or any other liquid on the floor. What happened if suppose while mother is cooking food and suppose oil has been dropped on the floor? What happened? If she will put leg on that oil, she will slip. So we should be very careful about all these things. Okay, so we should not spread oil, kerosene or grease, any type of liquids on the floor. If suppose there on the floor these types of liquids are spread, what should we do? First we should clean that things. Okay, so that we will be safe, otherwise we will get injury. Okay, so we should not spread any type of liquids on the floor. If by chance by mistake we had spread, so first, what is our first duty? We should clean it first. Okay, so be careful. Then we should not spread, while playing we should not spread our toys on the floor. Toys or any objects on the floor. Then also we will slip. If suppose we are walking and we kept one leg on one toy, what happened? The toy will slip, and of that toy we will also slip and we will get injured. So we should not spread toys or any other objects on the floor. There also accident may happen. Okay, then if we want to do something high up, what we have to use? What we will use? We will use ladder or chair, and that ladder or chair should be in good condition so that we should not fall from that. Okay, if suppose we have to clean the fan, we have to clean the fan. Our hand will be that much height? No, we will use ladder or chair. So we should be careful that ladder and chair should be in proper condition so that we may not fall from that. Okay, now stairs and doorways should always be lighted. If we are going up, the stairs are there should be what it should be there should be light, there should not be dark. Okay, if there it is dark, what happened? We will be able to see the steps? No, we fall down. So for that, what is necessary? Lights are necessary. Okay, so stairs and doorways, what is necessary? We should light it up. Okay, so now you have understood how we can fall at home. Understood? Now next is fire. How fire can occur in our home? How? If suppose gas leakage is there. And mother on the gas, what happened? The air burst. So gas leakage. So we should be always careful that there should not be any gas leakage. Okay. So if suppose gas leakage are there, what we have to do? We should first of all we should open the door, open the windows, clear, so that fresh air may get inside and the smell of the gas may go out and we will be safe. And don't open the gas immediately. After some time, first of all you will open the door and windows, then after some time, then only you have to put on the gas on. Okay, or if suppose then also smell is coming, what you will do? You will call the people, gas agency people, to come and check the gas, why the leakage is coming out again and again. Okay, then never fail. If suppose our all the work has been done with the gas, so after that what we have to do? We have to turn off the gas. Okay, regulator, so that it may not fall any other accident. Okay, then when we are working in kitchen, we should not wear nylon clothes. We should wear simple clothes. Okay, nylon clothes get fire fastly. So we should not, when we are working in kitchen, we should not wear nylon clothes. We should wear simple clothes. And then knives and blades should be kept away from the children. We should not use knife and blades. Okay, we should not use knives and blades. We should be far away from all these things. We should means children. Children should be far away, or if our father mother is also using, we should be used in a proper. We should use that things in a proper way. Okay. Then like that only, if suppose we are keeping kerosene oil or diesel, petrol, anything, so all these liquids should be kept away from the children, kept away from the reach of the children. Children should not take these things, these liquids, because it may cause fire. Okay, so we should all these things should be kept away from the reach of children. Okay, so understood how fire may occur in our house due to gas leakage, then due to knives and blades, and if we keep the liquids, if the children will take the liquids like kerosene, petrol, what happened? Accidents may occur. So all these things, what we have to do? We have to keep out reach of the children. Okay. Then when gas are not in use, what we have to do? We have to turn off the gas. Okay. Clear this much? Up till this much clear? Okay. Now electric shocks. How electric shocks may happen? How? If suppose we are plugging something and we have plugged. What we have, if we have plugged, then while switching, then we will switch on that plug. Then don't touch that plug. Otherwise it will may cause shock. And if our hands are wet, then also we should not touch the electric appliances. Okay, like switches, switchboard, we should not touch when our hands are wet. Okay, then we should never play with electrical instruments. They are very dangerous. Then if we are charging, if mobiles, computers, tablets, if we are kept in charging, we should not use all that things at that time. After charging and when we have switched off, then only we have to use all these things. While charging, we should not use mobiles, computers, tablets. Okay, clear? We should not use all these things. Then never unplug an appliance by pulling the cord. If suppose cord is there, okay, we should not pull it because the switch is on. What happened? If we are pulling like this, if we are pulling that cord, what will happen? And the switch is on, what will happen? We will get shock. So never pull the cord like this. Okay. Then overloaded electric wire may cause accident. According to the necessity of the things, we should keep all the things. Extra wire we should not keep. Okay, otherwise it may cause accident. Then poisoning. What is poisoning? Like in every homes we are using phenol and phenol detergents, all these things. So these are poisoning. How poisoning? Because in this ammonia and dye ammonia are used, so that if we are using this type of detergents, it may cause harm to us. Okay, so all these things like shampoo is there or dye, father mother they use in their hairs and diet. So all these things should be kept away from children. Okay, all these things should be kept away from children so that they could not touch all these things, because all these things are danger. Then all medicines also should be kept in a proper way so that children may not touch. Okay, then if suppose we are having fever or any other stomach pain or any other disease, we should not take medicine by our own. We should take the help of our parents. Okay. Then refrigerators should be deforested and cleaned regularly. Refrigerators should be cleaned regularly. No dirt should be inside in refrigerators. Okay, and all the spoiled food should be thrown out. We should not eat the spoiled food. It may cause disease to our stomach. So we should always eat fresh food. Okay, then stale, spoiled and exposed food can cause food poisoning. If we will eat spoiled food or stale food, what happen? It may cause poison to our food poisoning. It may cause food poisoning. Like I already told you that it may cause disease in our stomach. So we should avoid all these food. Okay. So understood this much? So at home, by how we can cause accidents? By falls, fire, electric shocks and poisoning. Okay. So understood all this? Understood? Now let us study more detail about related to all these things. Okay. So for that, take out your social studies book, open it and take out page number 36. Okay. Take out, first of all, take out your social studies book. All of you have taken out. Take out. So all of you have taken out social studies book, open it and take out page number 36. This page number 36. Okay. Lesson 7. Safety rules at home, school and on the road. Okay. So first we are going to study about safety at home. Safety at home. Now keep your finger on your book and you have to read along with me. Okay. Accidents at home are mostly caused by fall, fire, electric shocks and poisoning. In our home, mostly accidents are caused by these 4 ways. They are fall, fire, electric shocks and poisoning. So first we are going to study about falls. How? So falls. Falls are the most common kind of accidents at home. To avoid them, following measures should be taken to avoid this accident. So some points are given. Let us read these points. First one, floors and stairs should be in good condition. As we had already discussed, isn't it? Floors and stairs should be in good condition. So take out pencil and underline this word stairs. Stairs. Underline this word stairs. Stairs means a set of steps built between 2 floors inside or outside a building. Okay, stairs means a set of steps built between two floors inside or outside a building. That is known as stairs. Okay, now note it down. All of you have noted. So, what is the first condition? The first condition is floors and stairs should be in good condition. Okay, I hope all of you have understood this much. Understood? So, rest of the points we will discuss in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.